Hi guys, this is my narrative story. Sorry I'm in my truck again. But growing up, I never really knew what to say when people asked me like who I was and stuff. And I think that I always thought that's normal for everyone, but I'm sure a lot of people do until they truly figure themselves out. But growing up, I've always paid attention to everybody else and not myself, and I still do to this day, of course. So, like, even in situations and anything possible, like, I'm just an observer. I always have been, I always will be. And I like to resonate that with like my career goals and everything. I'm sorry. So I watch how people act and stuff, and I think that's what got me interested in like true crime and the court system and everything like that. I've always like branched off of true crime, and now I want to be in the courtroom. And I think a lot of things really influence that, like shows I watch and true crime documentaries and everything like that. I just didn't want to like put myself on the field, you know? But I see the whole justice system not as just giving the correct people the correct punishments, but just making sure everything is fair for everybody involved. And sometimes that's not always the case. So now that I'm in college as a criminal justice major, it's been exciting and stressful. There are always times I feel really confident in my path, but also times I question it because nobody knows if they're doing the right thing or not. I realized that not everything figured out is a part of the process, like having everything figured out, and you kind of just gotta roll with it, because your mind is gonna change so many different times, like how my mind changed from like being in the field to being behind the scenes of the field. But at the end of this day, I'm still growing, and everybody is, and so basically when somebody asks you who you are, you don't have to know. And now when somebody asks me who I am, I can proudly say that I'm just growing and learning and everything, and not just a specific thing that I'm sure a lot of people want to hear. So that's kind of like my aha moment in life in general, is just, you don't have to know. You don't have to be certain about anything.